In what document, if any, does Georgia Real Estate Commission require a statement regarding the relationship between the property manager and the property owner? Management agreement. As in any other contract involving real estate, the management agreement should be in writing, among other things, under Rule 520 106 of the Georgia Real Estate Commission. The management agreement must explain in detail the property and parties involved, the term and condition under which the broker will collect, hold, and remit money to the owner, the responsibilities of the property management, and more. A semi-annual statement sent to an owner that does not reflect their entire debt service is an expense, as an expense is called a profit and loss statement, because a profit and loss statement is prepared monthly, quarterly, and semi-annually or annually. This statement provides a general financial picture based on the monthly cash flow report and does not include itemized information. A broker manages 6 different community associations. The broker works with the fund of each organization. 2 of the associations have funds in excess of 75,000. 2 have more than 65,000, and 1 has funds totaling 30,000. How many separate fidelity bond, if any, must the broker maintain? 4. Each broker must maintain a separate fidelity bond or insurance policy for each community association for which the broker provides community association management service, and who collect, control, and access to or disburse community association fund totaling more than $60,000. Which of the following type of insurance coverage insures an employer against most claims for job-related injury? Workers' compensation, claims for medical or hospital payment for injury sustained by builder's employee, hurt in the course of the employment and covered by state law known as Workers' Compensation Act. This law requires that a building owner who is an employer obtain a worker compensation policy from a private insurance company. What is the first step in establishing and maintaining sound relationship with a tenant? Selection based on spatial need and financial qualification. A building manager's success depends on establishing and maintaining sound long-term relationship with his tenant and selecting suitable tenant with regard to the space, location, and amenities and financial. Appraised value incorporates the assumption that a property has already had some market exposure. This figure is an expert opinion on the current market value. It suggests that the property would sell for as of the date of the appraisal, if it had been exposed to the market for the reasonable time period to that date. A CMA should be read with an awareness of potential bias. A competitive market analysis is not as comprehensive or technical as an appraisal and may be biased by a salesperson anticipated agency relationship. The Uniform Standard of Professional Appraiser, USPAP, require that appraiser use all these of the standard approach if they are applicable and explain the omission of any approach, not the cost, self-comparison, or income capitalization approach, but all three combined. The General Certified Appraisal has more authority to do appraisal than the Certified Residential and the License Appraisal. The premise of the sales comparison approach is that a rational and informed buyer will pay no more for a property than it would cost to produce an equal desirable substitute. That statement is false. This is a description of cost approach. So the cost approach is which is assumed that a rational and informed buyer will pay no more for a property than it would cost to produce an equal desirable substitute. Again, a cost approach is which assumes that a rational and informed buyer will pay no more for a property than it will cost to produce an equal desirable substitute. An appraisal must be federally licensed or certified for an appraiser performed as part of a related transaction? No. An appraiser must be state licensed or certified for an appraisal performed as part of federally related transaction. So an appraiser must be state licensed or certified for appraisal performed as part of a federally related transaction. So an appraiser must not be federally licensed or certified for an appraisal performed as part of a federally related transaction. An appraiser that reconciles all applicable approaches is not the best way to determine the exact market value of a property. The only indicator of exact market value is the sales price. Value cannot be determined exactly without an actual price.